Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for January 29th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, Marvin took away the top score, as well as Neg with 740, which, based on Marvin's comment, there was one scrap in the fuel room, but there must have already been... No. Maybe I misread the comment. Maybe I'm misremembering the comment. Not sure what happened. Oh, no, right, because I did take some damage, so I would have been at 725. He said there was one scrap in the fuel room, but they must not have been able to get to the fuel itself. Burning Ass Taco scored a 725, which means he got everything plus the fuel. Without taking damage. Yubab 159, and Copper scored a 720, which means they got the first room and weren't able to get anything else. I scored 715. Dargard scored 710. A Squeaky Penguin at 700, as well as Cloud Ring, that's a new name, and Ash White 12345 at 690. Not a too bad of a ship yesterday. I didn't have aggressive swarm, so but I also got lucky in a couple places with some careful moves. 29 people played yesterday, which is an okay number again. I'm just getting used to 30 people playing the daily challenge again. I like seeing more, that's all. Today we have a cannon with sensor. Well, that's not a good combination at all. 3 infestation types on a medical B is also not a good sign, but we have sensor, which I need to go ahead and use. I'm coming straight into this room. I also can't use that room because it's not powered. This might be a very short run for me today if I can't get any further onto the ship. Let's see what I can do to start with. Well, I can do the monumentally stupid thing and possibly let something onto my ship. Unfortunately, room 3, and I would presume room 4, 5, 6, 7, we've got 8 and a 9 in there. So 8 and 9 and 3 are on the same. I'm gonna have a problem if there's a sentry. I'm going to have a problem if there's anything else, but not as bad of one. 3 infestation types, that is possible. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I've got to take the risk. No! That's very bad. But, at least for the moment, I can work with that. These guys are slow. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're clear? We're clear. Okay, another sensor. I'd swear that I heard a... Maybe I didn't hear a swarm. The likelihood of there being a sentry in both of those rooms is low. Unfortunately, that does also mean that I've got to empty it out. safely. And just don't attack it. I can't do this. I can't do this safely. Oh, that's great. Two minutes and R2. Oh, that's great. No, I can't do this safely. I don't know if I just feel like I'm off my game. But that's what I want to do. For better or for worse. Okay. Then I'm going to do one thing. Got R2 and R4. So it's going straight through the middle of the ship. I just want to know what happens when those asteroids hit. I should have done R6 instead. Got 1 minute. So, I don't know if I just feel like I'm off my game today. I feel like I'm not... I don't feel like I made the right decision here. And... ultimately, if R2 gets hit, it doesn't matter. I've gotten some scrap at least. I'm out of the line of fire. I'm not likely to be hit. It is possible for your docking ship to get hit. Okay, so we're coming up on time for the asteroids to strike. They may or may not. They may hit that center room and SOL. There's a lot of things that might happen. Let's see. R2 is hit. I believe Marvin theorized... Oh. Well, right. We don't know that that's actually a kill or anything. I believe Marvin theorized that... the chance for an asteroid to actually hit is the same, regardless of the run. We've seen some other numbers get tweaked, though. Marvin said that he broke D10 on a previous run a few days ago, and D11 broke instead of D10 for me, which normally those are consistent and they're the same, but it looks like if there's a chance that something else broke, then it'll break something, or not a chance. It looks like if what it's supposed to break is already broken, it'll break something else instead. And judging by the continued movement, looks like whatever is moving between these two is probably, actually most definitely, a leaper, because it's not dead yet. Swarm and sentries will die in radiation, as well as drones, so not going to mess with that. I will, out of pure spite, let's cannon for sake of being able to say, I destroyed the sentry. Because quite simply, if I cannon something, it will be destroyed. I will not be able to enter this room. unless I had a shield with the radiation upgrade. There's cannon R5. It's been vented into space. It's gone. And, which would I like to cannon? You know what I wanted to try? I want to try cannon R6. I can't cannon 8 or 9 because I can't see those yet, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it kind of does at the same point. It'd be nicer if you actually put in coordinates or something like that so you could target doors, maybe. But this cannon R6 because it's not going to do anything to hurt our ship, and I want to see if D15 might blow open even though it's locked closed. No, but I did blow open 2 others that will be vacated soon. It doesn't matter. And, yeah. Make the best use of your cannon while you can. Really, the cannon is so dangerous. Cannon is extremely likely, at least in my own experience, to vent a room, which means it's done. You're not going to get any further than that. Cannon is the upgrade that makes the least sense to me, and if you have an idea of why it might be useful or how it might be useful, please let me know. Because cannon is the upgrade where you vent a room, probably. Like, a pretty good chance of venting a room. Worst case scenario, if you're lucky, you get radiation in a room. And as you see, doors 6, 14, and 9 have been destroyed. Now, on the other one, the airlock was blown open and door 7 was destroyed, but it wasn't blown open, same for door 6. So, you may blow open doors. You may vent a room or multiple rooms if the doors get blown open and broken. And you, at the very least, your best case scenario is the same as a pipe burst, radiation leak. So, why would you ever use a cannon? What purpose could a cannon serve? Because you're only ever going to have one ship upgrade, one permanent ship upgrade. You're going to have the cannon, collector, decontaminate. I think there's a fourth one, but I can't remember it now. Cannon, collector, and decontaminate. But you can only have one of those at a time. If you could have cannon and collector, then I would buy it. I get it. But is there ever a purpose to using cannon other than simple spite? I'm going to go ahead and leave because there is nothing more that I can do. Score of 620. My starting score was 520. I got 5 scrap and that was it. At least I didn't take damage. That's my number 1 metric. Did I take damage? Number 2 metric would probably be, did I take more damage than I got in scrap? And or did I take damage that justified it? Which is rare. Currently, 685 from Burning Ass Taco is the best score, and, yeah, I'd buy that. Could have gotten a little further onto the ship, and actually, because of the odd number, that tells me he either found a drone, maybe, or a... what's the word I'm looking for? Drone or a fuel. Unfortunately, I'm actually the lowest of the positive scores today, which suggests that maybe Swarm are on board. But considering 50% of the scores are in the 600 range, and a couple others are in the 300 range, that tells me somebody lost drones, but not too badly. Swarm are very good at wiping you out. Things like Leapers are better at destroying a drone but leaving it recoverable. Not in the literal sense. I mean, I don't know the exact mechanic between destroyed and disabled. But from my experience playing the daily challenge, and my experience from playing the game, not from my experience from playing the daily challenge, when there's a large number of 0 scores. So, things can go the way things can go. I should have opened up R6 to see if there was anything in there. I still don't know that. And that may have given me an in to the rest of the ship through using the airlocks. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong room to start with, and there was a leaper that was moving back and forth, and that just would not be a safe proposition. So for now, if you haven't done your own run yet, I highly recommend a blind run. Mine was especially uneventful today, and so won't give you any assistance. And I think it's a more appropriate and more true Duskers experience. If you have done your run, leave a comment. I didn't see much of this ship, and I made some bad choices, I think. So leave a comment with your own experiences, and saw that I should have known better than to do what I did, and have listened to those. Like I said at the beginning, or pretty early on at least, I don't know why, but I don't quite feel like I'm on my A game today. It could be because it's so late. It could just be because I made a bad decision early on, and the ship just threw me for a loop. I don't really have an explanation for it, but regardless, if you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.